John 8:44. You're of your father the devil, and the lust of your father you will do. And he brings up murdering and lying, and what are they doing in the passage? Well, look in verse number 55. If I should say I know him not, I shall be a liar like unto you. And then verse 59, then they took up stones to cast at him. They're just like their father. Satan is a murderer and a liar, and that's what these Jews are doing right here in the passage. He said, you're just like your father, the devil. The devil is a murderer and a liar. Now notice what it said. He was a murderer from the beginning. What beginning? Careful with that. See, some people say that Satan was created as Satan. That's the universalists that say God is obligated to save everybody in the end, including Satan, because it's God's fault. God created Satan as Satan, and he made man fall. That's blasphemous garbage right there. That's not what the Bible teaches. There are men who say that. They say that God created Satan as Satan, and that God caused the fall of man, and therefore God is obligated to save Satan and every man. They teach a universalism. That's not what the Bible teaches. In Ezekiel 28, thou wast perfect in the day that thou wast created, till iniquity was found in thee. Talking about Lucifer. Talking about Satan. He was created perfect and he fell. Man was created perfect and man chose to fall. Adam had a free will being created in the image of God. And so, he was a murderer from the beginning. That's talking about the beginning of mankind. Now, there was a beginning before that in Genesis 1:1, but that's not what it's talking about. It's talking about the beginning of mankind based on the context here. So how is Satan a murderer? See, he abode not in the truth means he had the truth. He was in the truth, but then he left it. And he fell and became the devil. And then from the beginning of mankind, what has Satan been doing with mankind? Murdering and lying. Now, if you don't believe that, go to Genesis 3 and read about the fall of man. What is Satan doing? He said, you shall not surely die. You liar. God told Adam, the day you eat thereof, you shall surely die. And he did. He did. That very day. He was dead in trespasses and sins. And then ultimately he died physically. But Satan is a murderer and a liar. There's no record of Satan committing murder with his own hands, but from the beginning he has used his children to carry out his lusts. Right? 1 John 3, we just read it. Cain was of the wicked one. He slew his brother. That's a satanic hatred there. No murderer hath eternal life abiding in him. And he's talking about Satan will use his children to carry out his lusts, that Satan wants to kill Christ, and he's going to use these unbelieving Jews to do it. Just like Cain killed Abel. There's a satanic hatred there.